So the thing is, I have heard from a lot of people that, well, Blocked, you have been playing Forza Horizon 5 and 4, and Forza Horizon's 4 map is obviously amazing, but I've heard from so many people, and they've also let me know before I did end up playing Forza Horizon 3 that, well, dude, you are probably going to love this map more than basically any other Forza, at least so far. I have not played 2 and 1 yet, so I can't judge those or, play through the maps on those, but so far, man, jumping through Forza Horizon 3, guys, I'm not going to lie right now. I am absolutely loving this map, man. Whether that's going to be the off-road area, the rainforest area, the beginning part by Byron Bay or Bayron or by either way, also the city and stuff like that. Like every area I've been to just has a different atmosphere to it, man. And on top of that, also, I do plan on going over each part separately because I have to talk about each area, dude. The outback, the city, and stuff like that. I absolutely loved it. But one thing that's probably not all that surprising, though, is as everybody does know, I did end up going over to the Outback area first. That was like, okay, well, I saw the desert dunes, and I'm like, I'm grabbing that outpost first. Let me head on over there, dude. When I was driving around this area, like, you guys will see me in the Mustang right now at nighttime. The vibe of this map, man, like, it really is unmatched. I did see videos and different people saying, like, this is the best Forza map in the game. I think I can really see that though, like playing through and going through some of the desert races. Now, as everybody does know, there's obviously on the side of, off-roading, and we also have rally and stuff like that. So I was doing some of the rally events, dude. And I was just cruising around this area, looking at the sun shining in, the mountains in the background, like the full-on desert area, which people are like, I don't like a desert area. Well, this is obviously a real thing in Australia, which from what I have seen, the entire map of this game is actually very close to Australia, like the city and stuff, which is honestly pretty amazing. I'll talk about more of that in the city part of the video when I do end up getting to that, dude. But when you are racing around, though, and even if you guys are not really into off-roading and stuff like that, but if you are trying to play through the game, you kind of have to be over in the outback area anyway. I really feel like every vibe is just different, dude. And like discovering and playing this map for my first time ever. Yes, I know I'm late, guys. This game came out in 2016. But so far, though, looking at the background and how this map is designed and stuff like that, and how each area really does give you, like, a different feeling, dude, it honestly does hit you. Like, I was driving the Lamborghini Urus concept-looking thing on, like, the beach area, and I was kind of just, like, pausing and looking out and stuff like that, and I'm just like, wow, even this area is really nice compared to, like, the desert, or, like, you guys know how some places feel kind of the same in some games, which people are arguing that, like, the newer racing games, like, for example, Forza Horizon 5 is kind of like that. I feel like Forza Horizon 3 really gives you like a different atmosphere with every single area that you're in this game, and that is probably something people want in basically every single racing game. And you know what? I can't really say no to that because in a lot of ways I'm like, no, I understand it. Like cruising down a field or going through a different area or something like that and exploring, you probably want the entire map to really feel different, which is something I feel like Forza Horizon 3 did so dang well. And again, guys, this is coming from someone who's not like biased or, has played every single Forza and just like trolling or I've never done that or whatever. And what's kind of funny is I was kind of finding myself in Forza Horizon 3 a bit, like when I had to drive somewhere, like I know a lot of people would try to like skip or, fast travel, which I notice unless I'm losing my mind, guys, let me know. I don't think you can actually fast travel like you can in Forza Horizon 5, am I right? Like you can't just fast travel anywhere, at least I think, from what I have noticed. I'm kind of early on still, so maybe I can later on, I don't know. But when I was kind of cruising down the road and stuff, guys, you'll see me in this Evo in the background, man. I like paused and I was like, wow, look at that entire background in the Outback area, dude. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. And every single area, again, just gives you, like, a different feeling of where you actually are, whether that's, like, the clouds or the mountains in the background, or the feeling of that set area that you're in, which I feel like a lot of games can, try to capture that, but let's be real, a lot of them kind of, do have some issues here and there. But with all of that being said, though, the next area I had to check out, though, which I'm sure everyone's like, well, yeah, Blocked, you had to go there, dude, was the Surfer's Paradise City, man. I'm not gonna lie, I really cannot wait to see how they do Forza Horizon 6 because we all do know the Tokyo City is coming in that game, man. And after driving through this town here, you guys will see me in the Urus in the background. I really do love the way this entire city looks. What's funny is I was kind of getting like Need for Speed Heat vibes, which by the way is not a bad thing at all. I love the ways that city felt in that game. Like obviously that game was like based like Miami-ish, with mountains and hybrid. But either way though, this is Australia, which again I will talk about this in the other video when I drive around the city and talk about different things about it, dude. But when I was looking at this city, man, I was like, this place looks amazing. I love the high rises, the overall vibe of it. it's something I really think a lot of players want in basically every racing game. Am I right? Like you want to have a city, you want to have like an off-road area or maybe like a deserty type of area. You want to have like a foresty mountain area, have like the best of like every single world there. Because every player will probably end up liking a certain part compared more to like the other one or something, right? Some players I do know might want to drive in like the city or something like that. Other ones might be like, no, I want to go in the mountains or find a really good winding mountain road or something and go really fast and like race through it and stuff. Or you might end up wanting to off-road and go to like a deserty area and dune race and do some things like that. And I really do feel like as a new player, I really do think Forza Horizon 3 just hit every single area there, but also makes me really hope that Forza Horizon 6 honestly hits something similar to it, where you will end up seeing like every single part of a map that most players want. And I really do think that's something that Forza Horizon 5 lacked for a lot of people, which is something I probably don't actually need to say, as a lot of people weren't like the biggest fan of that game's map. And that was something I was thinking about a bit. Like, you guys will see me in the background driving one of the vehicles for the bucket list, and I was kind of doing like one of the danger signs, and I jumped off, and I was like, wow. This was like the Byron Bay area, like the beginning of the game-ish, I guess you could say. And then right after I did end up finishing that event, I was kind of cruising through like the suburb area right near that event I just did do. And I was like, wow, even over here is just really nice, dude. Gives you like a cool little vibe of like, yo, I'm driving through like a tiny like neighborhood type of area. Went into cockpit view and I was just kind of cruising along. You see like the sun going down in the background and the sky, and honestly, dude, I gotta say it. I think the graphics of Forza Horizon 3 really were amazing. And the reason why I say that is this game is 9 years old. And driving around and checking out like Byron Bay, Surfer City, Outback, going through the Rainforest, and checking out different parts of this map. Like even right now, guys, you'll see me on the boardwalk. Dude, I was looking at this like, wow, I kind of just sat there and looked around for a minute, like the entire vibe of this area, the sunlight. Look at the way the sky looks in the background there with the mountains in the background. It just, this game's really beautiful, and discovering this map as a first-time player, man, it just hits you. After I did end up doing something like the Outback and then the Surfer's Paradise, I also wanted to explore the Rainforest area a bit. In this place, dude, for off-roading, it gives you like that entire crazy foresty vibe so dang well. Now, yes, not like every game would fail at this or something, because obviously a lot of racing games have forests and stuff like that. But when I was cruising around this one, I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, or maybe it's just me going back and playing some of these old racing games. But Forza Horizon 3's like every area of the map in this game, dude, it just hits you. You know what I mean? It just has that diversity, like different type of feeling to it. Everything doesn't feel the same. Going through a forest or something like that, like the rainforest, feels different than something like the city or being in the outback. Like every area hits you with like a different type of vibe. And honestly, this is something I really hope to see in Forza Horizon 6. I would say they'll probably do it, and I feel like that's something a lot of players are looking for, especially after Forza Horizon 5 and stuff. It's also said that Forza Horizon 6 will also end up having the like seasons like 4 did. That will definitely be absolutely amazing. Also, one of my favorite places in the map as well was like the Shipwreck area. You guys will see me driving a trophy truck in the background here. This area, dude, I was driving around this and I was just kind of mind blown. It was so cool seeing like these shipwrecks and all that in this area. Big dune open place to go super fast and drift around and mess around. And it was actually a pretty big area, but with the sun shining down, the big mountains and the rocks in the background, and the overall atmosphere just once again just kind of hits you, dude. Seeing the sun shine on you and making all the like dirt around you and the water kind of like sparkle and stuff like that. I don't know, dude. I think they absolutely killed the lighting and the way this game actually looks. Like, for someone who has never played Forza Horizon 3 before, I really do think this game will just hit you everywhere. Whether you will end up cruising around the side highway there, guys, on the way when I was going to the Shipwreck, I was kind of on the highway area where you'll see, like, the water and, like, the sailboats and stuff like that in the background. So, like, the rock mountain to your left and stuff like that. You'll probably just cruise around and go, dang, I could see myself playing on this for hours on end, and most likely I would probably never get bored because there's so many different and diverse places you can drive to, which is something everybody seems to be looking for. Honestly, I would probably say right off the bat, from the little time I've had in Forza Horizon 3, guys, this is probably my favorite map so far. I will definitely be talking about every map in a future video, and I'll probably talk about this map again. I might end up going over every map in the Forza series and stuff like that once I play through 2 and 1. But so far, dude, the overall vibe of 3, I think for me, it is unmatched right now.